Well, it was great to see the track team getting its season underway with an indoor meet at the indoor practice facility. By the way, here's an interesting note. We will not have a home outdoor track meet here this upcoming season for the Colorado Buffaloes because they're putting in a brand new track in the outdoor facility to get it ready for the 2024 Pac-12 championships. So no home meet for the Buffaloes. Back in the Buffalo Stampede, voice of the bus, Mark Johnson. Time for segment number 2 of our 3-part series as we had Ralphie's Rundown with Rick, Athletic Director Rick George, and we talked about a great fall semester here at the University of Colorado.
Open up and stride.
Hertenstein in full stretch now. The transfer from Indiana is closing on Venters. And here comes Bailey Hertenstein. Look at Bailey Hertenstein go. She is going all out and all the way home. Bailey Hertenstein wins the Pac-12 2022 championship.
Well, the bus Bailey Hertenstein taking home the trophy for Pac-12 champion in cross country, along with the women, by the way. So we continue with Rick George here on Ralphie's Rundown with Rick. You always talk about here at Colorado, we compete and win championships.
Right.
Well, cross country does that a lot.
They do it a lot, and they've done a great job. And Mark and Heather and their staff have done a great job. The student athletes, I mean, they're not only elite athletically, they're elite academically. And that program always has great students that represent that program. And Bailey Hertenstein, I watched that race, and we were screaming in my conference room, and the way she won that race and, you know, coming down the stretch was really impressive. And, you know, winning the Pac-12 championship for our women is really special.
Yeah, that's what you call a kick, by the way, at the end of that race.
That was a kick.
Yeah,
I don't have that.
No, neither of us. We used to, but not anymore. There's no doubt about that. So the women win the championship, men finish in top 5. Bailey comes home with the women's crown. You know, you've frequently gone out and worked out with some different athletes. You ever run with Bailey?
No, I can't run at that level or that long.
Right, exactly right. Hey, Mark Wetmore, here you talk about his program and all the winning and all the accolades he gets. He was just nominated, or I should say inducted, into a National Hall of Fame for cross country.
National Track Cross Country Hall of Fame. So that's pretty special, and it's kind of, you know, who he is. I mean, he's one of the best, if not the best, in the business.
Yeah, that's a program Mark doesn't have to worry a whole lot about, right? You just win. They go out and compete, and they graduate. Speaking of graduation, by the way, how about the graduation rate for the fall semester here at the University of Colorado with our athletes? Record-setting, 96%.
96%, and we were over at 3.1 GPA again. You know, our student athletes, you know, we talk about this all the time. We want them to compete on the playing surface. We want them to compete in the community. We want them to compete in the classroom, and they're just doing a phenomenal job. And like I said, our cross-country team and ski team, and I mean, they just do a phenomenal job of work in the classroom as well as on the playing surface.
You know, we talk about it a lot in terms of the graduation rates, the GPAs. What a great job we do here at Colorado. That group behind it, though, in the Herbst Academic Center, they maybe don't get enough accolades for the hard work they do with the student athletes.
Right. Look, Chris Livingston and her team, they do a great job, you know, but it's a culture that we've created here. Our coaches have bought into it, our trainers, you know, everybody is talking to them about academics and how are you doing, and our student athletes are just achieving at a very high level. And, you know, we need to win more championships in all of our sports, but, you know, the fact that Pac-12 championship for our cross-country team, for our women, that's great, and we just need more of those.
Lastly, here talking about teams competing at a high level. How about the volleyball team going to the NCAA tournament this year?
Yeah, that was great. It was good to see them get to the tournament. They got a pretty tough draw, in my opinion, going down to play Rice at Baylor. And but, you know, they had a great season, and they competed at a very high level, which is exactly what we want. And, you know, they were a lot of fun to watch. They've got a lot of talent on that team. They've got a lot of talent coming back. So we're looking forward to the future. But the fact that they made the NCAA tournament, that was really important.
Thanks to Athletic Director Rick George and our Ralphie's Rundown with Rick. We're going to have one more piece coming up next week as we continue talking with the lead man here at the University of Colorado Athletic Department. Putting a wrap this week in the Buffalo Stampede. Don't forget the men's team hosting Washington on Thursday night right here at the Event Center. 7 o'clock tip-off. Make sure these stands are filled. By the way, we'll hit the air at 6:30 on the Colorado Basketball Network. Thanks for joining us this week. We'll talk to you next time on the Buffalo Stampede.